Hey guys, this bizarre individual here, and I just want to go ahead and apologize that this video is going to be a little bit chaotic and all over the place. I really need to just get it done and get it out of the web and putting it off. This is my video saying that I'm going to be participating in the Manga Reading Challenge of 2018 hosted by Manga Hoarder. So yeah, I'm super excited to participate in this. This challenge is a lot like the manga reading challenge at the last year, but it was in a week's time. This one's actually over a whole entire year. There's 52 challenges plus 5 bonus challenges, and then I added extra challenge right here. It's my goal of how many mangas I actually want to read this year, which is 104. Yeah, so I'm going to go quickly over each category, and I'm going to fill in what I want to read for an idea of each one. I actually had all the books out, like laid out and displayed of each one that I wanted to read, and that just kind of got too messy when I was trying to reach for things, so it will probably still be messy, so just bear with me. But yeah, and then I also have some questions for you guys if you would actually count this towards each category, because my goal with this is try to buy at least number of new volumes as possible and to just stick with the volumes that I have. There is a category that I'm allowing myself to buy a volume. It's one that's new and released in 2018. Of course, that one's going to be new, but all the other ones I'm really going to try hard to finish my TBR and finish all the ones that I own this year up. And yeah, so guess let's begin. Oh, and also what I thought was super neat was the fact that my very first video on this channel was the manga readathon challenge of last year. So that's actually what got me started. So I thought that I would start off this year with this challenge by the same person, Manga Hoarder. So yeah. So anyways, the first one, I probably can't read it. I shouldn't have done it in, I did it in my favorite color, which is lime green. So that's why it's all in lime green, but I'll just read it off to you. The first one is meta manga, and that can be anything from a book about manga or a manga that is about manga. So of course for this, I'm going to be either reading the next volume of the challenge that I started last year and read the first volume to that challenge, or I'm going to be actually reading it because some of the challenges I didn't get to. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be writing and holding this down, but I'm going to try my best. So I thought I would get Genshiken for this one. And also, I want to read Love Stage. So my goal is to read 2 mangas a week. I'm going to go, easy on myself but hard on myself at the same time, because that is more than I normally read, but I'm not going to go crazy. I'm also going to be participating in other challenges, so I'm sure that those are going to get kind of whacked, but I do like how this one's over a whole entire year. But yeah, so both of these are similar in the way that both of the people are obsessed with manga. So yeah. And the next one up is Battle Manga. Of course, last year I picked Battle Royale for this one. Oh, and what I'm going to do, since I'm reading more than one for each one, I'm going to go down and Love Stage is also going to be for my romance. So it's over here. So yeah, this year we can actually cross off as many as one book can hold, but I mean, that might seem like you're not reading that much, but I'm going to probably try to finish off this series, so that's really 7 volumes. So if it crosses off 2 or 3 categories, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that big a deal. But I read Battle Royale last year, and this year I want to get Yu-Gi-Oh! I really wanted to finally read Yu-Gi-Oh! I always start this volume and just keep putting it back. I don't know why. Then I just recently got Angelic Lair, another battle manga by Clamp. It's really good. So, well, I've seen the anime, so. And then I don't really buy any horror manga, so we're just going to count this as horror again. Spoiler alert for my haul video, I did actually buy a horror manga without even really knowing it was a horror manga, so I'm probably also going to incorporate that right there. And then next is comedy. I went ahead and went with Delicious Dungeon. I've already finished this one. I freaking love this. So far, I have the first 3 volumes. The 4th one just came out. And I actually, if you follow me on Twitter, I actually included this in 6 different ones, which when I go down, I guess I'll find them. But, yeah, but I also, the main one for this one is I was going to do, where's it at? Oh, food. Guys, just go out and get this and read it, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is so funny. I absolutely am really enjoying it. But yeah, I'm going to go back and fill in this one later. But yeah, Battle Royale is also, in the reading challenge, I stopped at volume 10. And there's 15 volumes, if you don't know. And I don't know who wins, and I don't know. So I don't know why I stopped, but I just got distracted, I guess. So there's also another challenge on here that's finish a series that you already started, like to complete. Don't know where it's at. Guess I'm not gonna look for it, but the Battle Royale is definitely gonna be one that I'm gonna finish. So yeah. And then Mecha, I don't have it here, but it's gonna be Full Metal Panic. I don't really have that many Mecha ones. I'm not big into Mecha. I do kind of want to get Gundam, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to buy any new ones. Should probably leave room just in case I read more, but oh well, there's some room down there. Okay, there we go. Oh, and the 4 Coma one. I'm going to be reading this one. I'll write it in later, so I'm not taking up. And then, of course, I actually bought this last year for the 4 Coma one. I never got to read it because it was so thick, so I skipped over it so I could get more in. But I'm going to try to read this since, I have a whole entire year. And then reread this one and then read the next volume. And hopefully, volume 3 is supposed to come out sometime. I really hope they actually finish that. It was really enjoyable. But, yeah. Okay. And out of print, of course, there's going to be a lot of ones that I'm reading that are out of print, so I'll just include those in there. Martial arts, I'm going to read Vagabond. Also, I'm going to read Vagabond for martial arts, but I'm also going to read it for one that's like new to you or one that you're not normally reading, so I want to get through that, so that's going to be included in both of those. This is the one that I'm kind of going to cheat on. Just going to go ahead and skip down. It's read a borrowed manga. I don't really want to read a borrowed manga because I don't want to borrow a manga and read it because that would take away time for reading out of my collection. So I did borrow this manga, Crimson Snow, a long time ago, and I've actually never read it, but he said to just go ahead and keep it, that he doesn't want it. So technically I did borrow it, so it's kind of cheating because it is mine now, but we're going to count it so that way I can, get everything off. That's my Vagabond. Okay, let's see. And then for a hyped manga, it's all in. I started this and just couldn't really get into it, but I only read the first little part, so definitely going to give that another shot. Heard great things about it, and then heard it wasn't as good as everyone makes it out to be, but yeah. Okay, so let me just read off some more categories. Hyped manga. And then harem and reverse harem, I'm going to read Love Hina. I'm also going to do that one for this one that wants to compare the anime with the manga, I'm also going to do that one with that one as well. Yeah, so I guess here is my questions. Let's see, I wrote question marks next to them. Number 15 says a Genshika or alternative manga. Any title that doesn't fit into the mainstream of manga would work for this one. I have no idea what that means, so yeah, and then let's see what everyone. A Western steampunk manga. I know that's probably talking like Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed. I don't want to buy any new ones of that. So I was wondering if this one counts. So, yeah, let me know. So I'm thinking about reading this one for this one, or I wonder if this counts as a steampunk. So, if it does, let me know. And then also this one can be for a bonus challenge. Read an omnibus that's over 500 pages. So I'm definitely going to read that one for this one. So yeah, let's see what other questions I have so you guys can help me out. Yeah, and then the one for this space, science fiction one, I'm going to read Planet Text, of course. Okay, I need help on an OEL manga. OEL stands for Original English Language. Any manga or manga-inspired comic book or graphic novel that wasn't written in Japanese will work for this challenge. So I don't really want to do like, just a regular comic book in English. I want to, do more of like one that, I don't know, I might find one in my collection and kind of just work with it. Okay, and there's also one that's a digital one that I'm going to read online, like from like an actual like licensed one. Kind of don't want to do that one, but I'm just going to do that one just to get cost off because I really want to stick to my collection. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones. Like there's a manga featuring siblings. I'm going to use Delicious Dungeon for that one because he has to rescue his sister. And then I'm also going to read Card Captor Sakura for that one too because, her and her brother. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to read for the LGBTQ one, the number 33 one, but I think I'm going to read My Brother's Husband, the first one again, and then the second one when it comes out. Because I know because you also get a bonus point if it's written by an LGBT author, so I know that one is. Among a manga that's set outside of Japan, I'm sure I'm going to find one for that. I think I'm going to read Soul to Soul, which is actually a Korean comic, but it's set in New York, so maybe if I can't find another one, we're just going to do that. And then number 39 is a manga with a color in it in the title, and I'm going to read World War Blue. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and tag her in the description, but definitely go look up. It has 52 challenges and 5 bonus challenges, and of course I added one. So, and I kind of just wrote out my bingo to kind of like her last one, just because it was fun to, get a bingo, but she doesn't set it up in a bingo format this time. There's just other ones like hardcover. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, give me suggestions on a thriller or mystery manga. I need help on that one. I think I covered all the ones that I have any questions on, so yeah. So I really hope you guys participate in this, and let me know in the comments if you are, and we can keep up with it and help each other out and encourage each other to read more during this year. So I'm super hyped about this. So yeah. Anyways, hope you all enjoy. Let me know what you think.